yakap, maghihilom, ang lahat ng sugat. Ang nagsipiling kong ilaw, walang iba, kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling magkakakulay ang pasto. Forever, forever, family is forever. Forever, forever, family is forever.
Salamat sa pag-ibig, nasubok ng panahon. Nililiwanag lalo na sa ngayon.
Ngayong Pasko'y pag-ibig, ang kailangan ng daigdig, ay ganda ng lahat.
Forever. Shut up.
Ngayong Pasko'y pag-ibig, ang kailangan ng daigdig,
Kay ganda.
If we will just love, if we will just love.
How do people go live every day? How do people go live every day?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello, hello. Welcome to my day 5. No, just kidding. Welcome to my day 6 of my 30-day Vlogmas live stream challenge. Yes, sabi ni Rich, forever daw. Yes, forever. Well, actually, the thing that I don't want that my forever is my toothache. We don't want a forever. Yeah, the wisdom tooth is. I mean, well, last night was a little bit worse. Tonight, I mean, since I put this on, I feel a lot better. Black pa din raw, Rich Binades. Actually, the same night too, after we ended the stream, or maybe during the stream, we found it. We found that. So note for anyone, if you ever block someone on your live stream chat, it's not a YouTube thing; it's a Google thing. So what I did was I clicked on the learn more, and then it actually tells you where to find them, and it's actually like in a separate like Google page, and you're like, oh shit, there were 3 people, and one of them included Rich Benares. Yeah, so therefore he's not blocked anymore, and then he also brought me back as his moderator. Pang pustiso ang orahel. Oragel. It's funny because when I was buying the Oragel, I literally like it. So the shelves were a little bit taller than me where the Oragel was. So then I went like this. I saw the Oragel, and then I was trying to see my options, and then I went to my left. I picked it up because it was a little bit cheaper, right? And then I picked it up, and I was like, talagang it was for the postizos. I was like, I'm a little young. I was like, I'm still young. I'm still young for that. Yeah, it still hurts. Yeah, it was actually bugging me the whole day, but I mean, in the greater scheme of things, it's not the end of the world. So, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Haha, postizo, I need that. Talaga? Alam mo na ang postizo? I mean, especially you do a mukbang channel, I mean, you should do a tutorial on it, but weren't you wearing your platforms? Yes. Yeah, and I mean, it was still a little bit tall too. Yeah. the platforms that I'm wearing, I think maybe has like maybe like a almost like an inch and a half of height. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Yeah, actually, I've had my hair like this the whole weekend. Surprisingly, Ew. Gosh, once I shower and let my hair down, it's gonna be messy. Yeah. How's your day? What did you guys do today, huh? How's your Sunday? Gloria. Hi, Marissa. I am not. Hi, friends. Said Marissa. Marissa's said Marissa. Singular. Queer filmmaker. Women. How tall are you? 5'5". I wish I was 5'5". But before I reveal you my height, I've always I've always known that for my height that I actually look my proportions make me look like a little bit more longer than my height. That my height is 5'2". So I'm 5'2", and thankfully that actually let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna look again. Yeah, my torso. I think if I was gonna have to like do a percentage on it, my more so, my torso is probably about a good 45, 40-ish percent, and then my legs are like on the longer side, so like 55, 60. So that's why, yeah. So that's why I mean I've always known that I'm short. I mean shorter than a lot of people, but people too would be like, oh, you're actually like from far away they would think I was taller, but I'm not that tall. Ew. Ooh. Just stop. Yeah. So what you guys do today? How was your Sunday? How was your Sunday Branday? Haha, buisit. Don't hate on the gorgeousness that I have. Yes, lifted titties. Nice. See, actually, well, I had a long day. I actually had a long day of errands being out today, and I was like, when I got home, I was like, should I, it's like, oh, maybe I'll go for a run, to get some fresh air. But then I thought about it, and I was like, ooh, you had a long day, you had a long weekend. Exactly, nagsalita na ang matangkad. As far as I know, you're not that taller than me, Rich. You're like 5'3". So it's day 6 of the live stream. And you know what? Actually, I was just gonna go live using my the webcam that I have, the one that I went on with last night, which I didn't think was bad. But it's funny how the sound was. It took me forever to get the sound working, until I realized that I actually have the thing set up where I do have to use OBS to go live stream. But so with that happening, I was like, oh, I have to use my camera. So yeah. Happy SNL. I mean, if this was a regular live stream, I'd be like, hey y'all, please give this a live stream a like, comment down below. But then honestly, I don't care. Because I'm still wondering what I'm gonna do with this. I was telling Rich last night that I'm not necessarily interested in making it public after, because I think this is just like a meeting, like, like yes, I want to do it, but then it's also like I don't think I need to like leave it out there, after. So Q2 says he slept till 10:30 a.m. Laundry, then mom's to pick up mail. Car wash. That's what I did. I did 2 car washes, my mom and my dad's. That's why I was at the same car wash the whole time. And fix dinner and gonna do dishes in a bit. I'm just being lazy now. Yes, yeah, go to lang. Yeah, I mean, actually, essentially, that's what I'm doing now. So going back to what I was saying, when I got home, I was like, should I go run? But then I was like, that's me being my ambitious self, kind of like pushing it. And so, like, I mean, even though yeah, the fresh air would have been nice, but I just know in the end that I would have been like the whole time I would have been like I should have just stayed home and rest and give myself the permission to have like an early night, like binge on movies, while everyone else binges on Netflix. I'm so opposite of that. I never give myself the chance to like just do nothing and binge on something. Yeah. So today is December 6th, which means we are 19, 18, 19, 18 days away from 19 days away from Christmas Eve and 18 days away. Oh, wait, 18 days away from Christmas Eve and 19 days away from Christmas Day. Yeah, I'm still feeling a little. I'm still feeling really like this. I don't know. Like I don't know what these holidays are gonna be about. Like am I ever gonna get to a place where I can be happy? Where I can actually have a happy holidays this year. And yeah, I mean it's I mean of course it's a sad situation to be in, but also at the same time is it's a reminder that I just really gotta take it even slower than ever, like one moment at a time. You know, yeah. Okay, he says, Bo is binging on Selena, the series on Netflix. He said Netflix. Netflix. What are you doing, girl? Watching Netflix. Oh wait, hold on. Can I do a shameless? What I'm saying? Can I do a shameless plug? Of course I can do a shameless plug. It's my life. It's my channel. Yes, yeah. But if you concentrate on the bad things, you'll never be happy. Yeah, just like Regine Velasquez's song "Follow the Sun." If you somewhere along the lines of "If you always look down, you'll never see what's up." Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been getting that a lot. Yeah, yeah. I feel like for me, it's just been so easy to like think of the negative, but of course, too, I'm like very cognizant about like toxic positivity and like yes, it's important to think about the positive, but also to not neglect what you're feeling. Um, okay, so Rich says I prefer to look up while I look down. Oh, okay. So my shameless plug is I am part of it's gonna end. It's actually ending soon. I'm in Cluvy. I'm part of the Incluvi's first inaugural film festival, and Uhao is in it. So since June 7, when I submitted Uhao for Asian American Film Lab Festival, Ohio has now been in 3 film festivals this year. Like that's crazy, and so I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine. I mean, that'd be great. If not, then I understand too. But this one is like a voting system, so I'm gonna drop the link down below. Let's see if it'll let me. Oh, here we go. So incluvie.com is where you go, and you do have to make an account, but it's free. And you have to register and to vote. So so yeah, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna enter Uhao in as many film festivals as I can, and it was cool because if you look at my IG story, uh, if you've seen my IG story, and I know we're all following each other here, um, one of someone who also applied for film, he's Filipino. He seems like he's way younger, like at least 10 years younger, But I eventually saw in his um, feed that when he shared his film, and then like he had like a carousel. So towards the end, like where he showed people how to vote, his third option was Uhao, and he actually gave Uhao a shout out. And I was like, oh shoot! That I mean, I was touched, and I was surprised, but I was really touched to you have to promote it across all your platforms. This should be part of your description daily during your live streams. Pin the comment to the yes. Oh yeah, I know. I know it's the last day, Kuya Angelo. And I mean, in my defense too, this week has just been a very, very long yet interesting week. Now, when it happened, it just kind of like, I mean, of course, it's, it was my thing, and it just kind of like, um, it just crossed my mind. It just like washed, and I kind of just and at this point, I mean, and yeah, and at this point, I was like, well, I'm never really a fan of like the voting systems because it reminds me of yeah. Kuya Toof says, last day, Diyos ko po. I know, that's always me. I'm always that last minute bitch. I mean, like what I told you in your live stream, oh how, was literally made last minute. So, I had to pull that card. I'm like, you only have 6 hours to get this. You only have one shot to get that crying scene. So I like listened to like one of my songs that really makes me cry. And I was like, nag-emote. Internalizing. Yeah, so, yeah. Rich says, did you get his number? We followed each other on Instagram, and I watched this film. His film was good. I was like, oh, shoot, it's a good film. Good film. His film was about trying to get, uh, self-worth, and it was basically the process of him being rejected in, like, um, uh, like Netflix, Paramount, all of these corporations as a PA. So that was super interesting, actually. Yeah, but what else? Tuesday, I'll be guesting in a Rich's live stream podcast. Is it LGBTQ? Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, I'm also guessing in Rich's Roughnecks podcast. It's funny because I really thought that he would never ask me because all we do is bicker. And I'm like, and he probably doesn't take me seriously enough in that way to like have me as like a guest. So then when he asked me, I was surprised. I was like, let me think about it. And then in the back of my mind, I was like, I was so happy. Oh, speaking of another podcast opportunity that I'm doing, I'm also doing the Christopher Aguilar podcast by Christopher Aguilar. Um, I'm filming, or we're recording. Excuse me, we're recording this Saturday, but I'm not sure when it's coming up. But that's another one. That's another thing that I'm excited for. Ay special guest ka pala in Tuesday, Pakipot. Yes, Pakipot Panggaga. Yes, I mean, it can't be easy. It can't be easy. So yeah, I mean that's something that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, yeah. Actually, I think the reason too why I feel like I've just been really hard on myself is like I guess I mean my own self-made pressure of needing to like have my freelance business succeed already when I know that I still have so much more pieces to put in it together. So that's been my biggest thing, and it's also like it's very humbling for sure. That I just really have to trust the process, and that I know that when I decided to leave my last job, that for however long as I'm gonna, um, for however long that it needs to be, I don't really want to do the 9 to 5. I really don't want to work for someone, in a sense, like the 9 to 5. And of course that's who here knows about Adrian's freelance business? Probably no one, no, except you. Yeah, so that is the thing that I've actually been really working hard on doing alongside with my YouTube channel. You know, um, yeah, it's hard. It's hard, but is it worth it? It is. You know, um, I just have to keep my head down, be patient, stay humble, and just keep doing it. I mean, I have a client. I do have a client right now for a video, and I that's something that I can't forget. That I can't forget to celebrate my wins, because I'm also working with a coach. I'm also working with a business coach that I hired to help me for 3 months. So he's been yes, yeah, yeah. Actually, before I go to your comment, Q2 I just want to finish saying that his biggest thing in not just helping me build it, um, but also help me ground myself and like really making me realize that I get to celebrate my wins. That I get to live in it. I get to celebrate it, and I get to be proud of myself. And like with the client that I have, what she's doing, like what she's doing is great, and I know that moving forward, I really want to. Okay, so I guess this is the first time I'm really going to be saying this too. For those that are still here listening, in terms of my freelance video editing, I've realized that I want to serve heart-centered content creators slash creatives slash personal brands. So in other words, I want to work and create videos, but mainly edit videos. I've realized too that video editing is really where I feel confident at. I mean, also working with Marissa in our documentary, like I've realized that cinematography and videography is, I mean, of course it's part of it's like it's in line with what I'm doing, but it's also not where I know. It's like I'm not that's not my strengths, and I guess I don't. I mean, I can still do it, but only if they really need it. I mean, because for me, I could only do the super basics. I could record, I could light, but I'm not in a place where I can do like the very technical setup, the lighting, the like the documentary stuff that we're doing. I'm not there yet, but you know, yes, yeah. Oh wait, put your freelance business in description live mo bobita, bobita, yes, bobita. Yes. So what I actually probably will do after this live is, of course, I'm gonna shower first, but also I'm gonna work on kasi my homework ako sa kanya. I have homework I still have a couple more left, and that's to actually because I have a Fiverr. Actually, let me put my Fiverr here just to get your opinions, or I mean, just for y'all to see it. Um, I had him look at my Fiverr, and I also had him look at my uh, photography pricing guide that I've had for a while now, and it was just sitting there like collecting online dust. So I sent both to him to look at it, and he actually really really loved the photography package. And then when it came to Fiverr, in which I like super respect, he highly recommended to transfer that into a pricing to its own thing and to not use Fiverr because obviously Fiverr attracts a certain kind of audience, and also it does take out 10% of your cut. Push record. Record? What do you mean push record? Oh. Oh yeah, push record. That's the only thing I know how to do is push record. Yeah. So if you guys know anyone who needs video editing, or if you guys are, I know Rich does video editing. If you have any works that you can't do, I'll take them. Because I'm also trying not to take other people's livelihoods, side hustles. But I'm like, that's what I'm doing too full time, and there's a place for everyone in the table. I'll take your leftovers. I'll take your leftover that you can't eat. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess now that I'm really talking about this, it's like working with my coach. He's like, what you're feeling is so valid. The intimidation, the imposter syndrome-ness of things, but it's also like that those are the signs of like, those are the signs of me growing, and those are the signs that I need to know that I'm actually in the right place and to normalize that. To normalize the higher vibration, the upper ceiling of things versus like just continuing to stay where I've where I'm at because I've been there for so long. You know, it's like with many of us, we're so we can't get comfortable with where we're at, and that when we like kind of start to raise the vibration, it's like. Yes, Kuya Tooth says exactly. You need to pimp yourself out more. Yes, yeah, that's actually what I need to work on. I need to redraft my copyright, and I actually just need to. Well, okay, so because for the photography, I used someone's template, and I've been doing it for a while, so I have a structure set. But for the video editing, I think it's a little bit more complex, because according to yes, 5D consciousness. So I have the link. I just linked it. So if y'all want to look at it, so I have 3 tiers for now. Basic, which is like basic cuts, and then $500 is standard for like a 5 minuter, and then $900 is for a 10 minute. You know, um, but then I know that when it comes to content creation, I guess Instagram. I'm thinking of Instagram. Like some people could ask me because with video editing, there's so much more you can do with it. Like they could ask me to like splice down a whole video into like IG stories and all that stuff. So I just need to figure out what it is that I'm actually offering for video editing and what is it that I really want to offer, and specialize in. So yeah, your boy's gonna pay his bills. I mean, I'm just so thankful that real talk for those that are still here. Oh yeah, he did. Rich, Rich got mad at Adrian. Oh, why am I talking in third person? Rich says I got mad at Adrian. He got mad at me once for promoting someone else's. Lol, I was heated. He was heated. He was so mad. Yeah. I mean, I guess I didn't understand then, and even now I see it being like it came from a place of generosity. I, I mean, yeah, well, yes, and I get it. Yeah, it was more so like at the end of the day, I was helping other people before I was helping myself first. So that's what it was. What I wanted to say was, whew, I'm barely making things work because, thankfully this is cheap, but I almost didn't have the money to get this. The Orgel, I saw my bank account and I was like, hopefully I have enough money for the Orgel or else I'm gonna cry literally in pain. So and then when I went there, I was like, yes, thank you, Walmart. I should be a brand ambassador for Orgel, like this. Where's my lighting? Hold on. Where's my lighting? Yeah, but thank you guys for your suggestions of putting it in my description box. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? It's really been exciting. It's really been exciting being able to post in the community, like having the community post. That's really cool. I'm just looking at someone's picture. Oh. He did. He went into daddy mode. I was like, I don't need another one. Yeah. Okay, y'all, I'm still a little surprised that my subscribers have been going up kind of really consistently, at least like once, like 1 to 3 subscribers every day. Um, I'm currently at 1,115, which is really cool. Now I'm like trying to figure out how I want to like strategize, like position myself after this video. And I mean, I was talking to Rich last night, and um, I mean, in all honesty, the like literally the most logical thing for me to do now is to create a reaction video to the station ID because, well, I mean, I've done it, and it's almost like, yeah, even though I didn't see myself in it, it's you know, it yeah, 1-1, oh 114 ba? Yeah, 115, or that's what it says on my YouTube studio. Yeah. So with that, I just have to say I feel like for some reason this year, because obviously of the anticipation of the ABS-CBN Christmas Station ID, also after losing their franchise or not being renewed, there was such a huge, I know, like calling for it. So like literally everyone that uploaded their reaction videos, they're getting like they're getting like lots of views. And so for me, it's like I know I mean I could do it. And when Rich and I were talking last night, it was like you're stale, and I was like, oh yeah. I mean, I can get very analytical in minds, and it's because I've realized that I talk about it from an editor's perspective, in which I should have like made more clear, maybe even in the title, like Filipino American editor's perspective. Because of course because with any of us who edits videos, we have the ability to see things a little different than someone who doesn't edit. You know, and the video is like 15 minutes long, and I'm like, do I wanna do this? But now clearly that I've reached over the 1,000 mark, and that this is really the topic that I feel like people need me to do. So I'm realizing that it's. I mean, of course, I mean I've kind of always known that, but it's at this point now. It's like it's not about what I want to do anymore. It's like what my audience wants to see. So I think that's the biggest like ah. So I will probably record that tomorrow. Um, I need a shave too, so I can look good. But yeah, record it tomorrow. But tonight I'm gonna think about where I want to position myself in that. Like, what perspective do I want to show up in? Because sabi ni Rich, she was like, "Oh, have you considered being yourself, but like 10 times more?" I'm like, no, because I'm not. I mean, especially with that, I just don't see it. It for in that case, it just doesn't make sense. So you do what you want to do in the Reese. Who's the Reese your audience wants to see? The Risa? You do what you want to do in the Risa your audience wants to see. Oh yeah, just getting in the theme your audience wants to see. Yes, yeah, which is more really more the Filipino side of me, which I've always thought was so interesting because even now you, Kuya Angelo, it's like, especially rich people that know me in person or know me well enough know that I'm super proud. I like carry like our heritage up on my sleeves like a tattoo, but instead I got a Korean tattoo. But that's a whole different conversation. Um, yeah, so but the fact that the channel is not doesn't reflect that has always been something that I'm like, why is that? Why does it feel like I'm far away from like why does my channel doesn't necessarily reflect who I really feel like I am? That makes sense. Daming sinabi. Daming sinabi. I tried my hardest to not use the Filipino side, but I can't help it. Would you mind elaborating on that, Kuya Angelo? In what way did you parang push it away? And at what moment did you realize that, oh, okay, that this is actually something I should lean in more into versus push away? Hi, Momo. Hi, Momo. Say hi. Say hi, Momo. Say hi. Say hi to my live, Momo. Say hi. Say no. Woo. How are you? Want some orange gel for your mouth too? Just kidding. Pakipot ka dyan, ah. Pakipot ka dyan. Okay, what else can I talk about? How long have I been live streaming for? Wow, 36 minutes. Okay, not bad. Even though my tooth is, I don't know. Well, thankfully it's not as painful as last time, but last time, and I was like, that's last night. I intentionally, in the beginning of this channel, try to be more non-Filipino. As to break into more general mukbang channel, I found that it wasn't authentic of me to do that. And then Rich says, those conversations would be better. I know, I'm just saying. I know, I promise once my tooth, okay, it's teeth. Once my teeth gets better, sometime this week I'll do the StreamYard and make it more conversational. Because too, it's like, it's kind of hard just talking to yourself, or it's kind of hard just like talking to a camera. But also, I'm gonna be honest though, I do, it's something that I have to prepare myself when I start letting, when I start letting y'all, and me hold like really facilitate these conversations, just to be able to have the bandwidth for it, to be like, okay, versus like, okay, I'm done now, yeah. So StreamYard mo na lang, Rich. Yeah, exactly. When are you gonna go live, Rich? Because I mean, like what I said, I can, and will get there before this whole month ends. But for now, it's like, and of course, I do gotta start somewhere somehow. But for right now, I don't think I have the bandwidth to, I don't know, host the live stream for like a long time, you know. But it's okay. I'm working on it. I'm day 6. It's good. Hello. All you can do is just ask a question. Thank you, salamat. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and well, actually, I don't even. I have no plan. Like I don't have. I have no plans. Naaamoy nito yung hininga kong pagkain na isda at bagoong. Look at his eyes. His eyes are like. You know what? It's easy for you to say quit overthinking, okay? But I appreciate it. 1 hour lang plus inuman. I think I'm gonna do that for my for at some point whenever I schedule to do my live, my like my official 1K live stream. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Ooh, galunggong. Galunggong. That sounds familiar, but I'm not. I had bangus. Had bangus. Had bangus. Anywho, it's not coming out right. I had bangus, bagoong, white rice, and fried eggplants. Talong, I had talong. So good. Yeah. and I know it was my first meal of the day too. Ironically, it was my first meal of the day. I was like, I almost, I almost went live eating. Just remember, you have, okay. Just remember, you have to talk for an hour for the podcast. Better prepare yourself. What am I supposed to like? Where are the questions? Like, where is the materials that? Like, how am I supposed to prepare if I'm not given anything to prepare with? Sarap best combo. Yes, it was so good. Yeah, I did wish that it was a lot hotter, but I was just hungry, so I just like grabbed and ate it. Tapos ito, katok ng katok sa kwarto ko, but I wouldn't let her in because I know that once I let her in, when I'm eating, she's just gonna like muk and beg in front of me. I'm like, no, can't come in my room when I'm eating. Kamayan ba yan? Yes. Yeah. Wait, did I? Oh wait, no, just well, yes, normally, but not tonight because I think I was watching something on my phone, so I didn't want to have my hands dirty and touch the screen, so I just had a spoon. Spoon. Okay, okay. It says, it's about your editing, style, and theory. You have the answers. Okay, then. I guess the only preparation that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna meditate before I go on live. Yeah. Wow. It's the end of the year. It's weird we're getting there. It's December, and usually around this time, we're like trying to reflect on how the year went, and we're also trying to plan for the next year. And even though I have my stuff for the year, I'm also very mindful of like, oh my goodness, it's kind of hard to like try to plan things when the world is like trying to resituate itself. You know, I have sabi niya, I have ginisang bagoong banong fish. What do you have to eat that with, or what's on your refrigerator? Ay, mama. Actually, may pagkain ako. Hawak-hawak ko na. Aso. Look, say hi, mama. Say hi, mama. Say hi. Say hi. Look. Look, honey. 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 Oh, probably cereal. Ooh, hey, dog. Hi, Danica. Her name is Mickey. Hey, dog. Cute. Now I want palaya with scrambled eggs. Ooh. Actually, one food I will not eat if I sit on the table is ampalaya. It's more like ambalabay. Ampalabay. Oh, I'm not a fan of bitter stuff. Wait, baka po ka dyan kay Danica. Danica is like 15 years old. she should be saying po to you. Say hello, anak. Anak. Just kidding. I want a dog. Danica, you need to learn how to clean your room first before you get a dog, okay? Just kidding. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys remember last time when Danica was in here, I told her I introduced her. She's one of my young kids that I tutored like 5 years ago when she was like in elementary school. So I love Ampalaya now before ayaw na ayaw ko. Bakit? Paano? What made you fall in love with Ampalaya? Is it pag-ibig? Ah, sure, like pag-ibig. Yes. Hello, anak. Or, inaanak shi, ganun. I love food. What kind of food? Danica, tell your parents to book a shoot with me, okay? With us, next week is our last week. Rich, you too. Ew, my dog just farted. Not sure. I'm not sure if y'all heard that, but Filipino food. Oh yeah, Filipino food. Is your Danica, is your nanay back home from the Philippines or she's still gone? Anong nangyari kay Rich? Tahimik. Tahimik ang buwisit. No. Hasn't she been gone for a while? She's been gone for like a while now. Is she in the Philippines or is she in San Jose? Go. Oh, Philippines. Yoshinoya. Knowing Rich, he likes his basic ass Yoshinoya bowls. I've tried one of them and I'm like, I need salt. I need where's the sauce at? It's kind of bland. But but it was actually it was okay. It wasn't the worst, but it was kind of bland. Blandina. I wish. Why wish? Are Is there one near you? I remember last night you had your rental U-Haul truck. Awkward silence. No, but really though, thank you all. Thank you all so much for always coming and supporting my live stream. Kasi, kakataba sa puso. Wow, Oscar speech. No, yeah, but I really... Huh? I don't want to drive, but plus you have Korean food. I'm gonna go copy and paste that on Google. Let's see what he says. It says, I have... Oh, you have ramen. Oh yeah, it's according to Google, it's ramen. So ramen na naman. Sodium, you're gonna have kidney stones. Yes, Rich, mag-live ka na. Save me. Save me. Anyong nga sa'yo, Rich Desu. You know what? We are still waiting for the TFC version of the Christmas Station ID. I'm like, is it ever gonna come out? Thank you. Oh. I had Ramadan. I'm just kidding, Ramadan. I had ramen yesterday. I haven't. It's actually been a while since I've had ramen. What happened to my lighting? Ooh, my lighting. Ooh. Oh, okay, it's back. My lighting is back. Oh yeah, it's going back. I see it going back. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's on Tinder. Charot. I feel like these dating apps don't work. Not for me, at least. And then all I see are like weird people. I'm like, oof. Look, I have a secret admirer. Wait, hold up. What happened? Am I frozen? Buisit tumimik nga dyan. I think I'm frozen. Oh, I'm frozen. The heck? Oh, can you guys still hear me? I was trying to show you my secret admirer, but ooh, I missed it. I missed it. Sa pag-ibig mo'y may himala, may panibagong simula. Oh, I missed the match. Oh, we could hear you. Why is my thing frozen? Hello? Let me see camera live. Hello? Okay, I'll probably end this in a minute or so, or try to wrap it up. I think it's frozen. Is it a program or is it the... Oh! What happened to my thing? Baka namatay na yung camera ko. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because well, okay, I know Rich is gonna say something about my battery. Just gotta get ready for it, but normally I would charge my camera full bat before I go live stream, but then I didn't because I had a long day, decided to use the camera last minute, so namatay yung camera. Namatay yung camera kasi my face is frozen. And it's funny because the other webcam is not even working either, so it's like you're gonna get nothing, no face. Yeah, namatay. Yeah. I guess that is it for tonight's edition of 30-day Vlogmas live stream challenge. Yeah, wow, cracking voice ko. Yeah. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I guess I guess it still depends because I know during weekdays everyone is at work, but y'all will see me again tomorrow, the next day, and the day after. Yes, mag-LS na kayo. If not, have a good rest of your night. Magpahinga na kayo. Eat lots. Ingat kayo. Goodbye. I love you. Have a day. Have a good night. Bye. I'm waving. I'm waving. Hindi naman ako nakikita. Love you all. Rich, mag-live ka na para you feel better, kapatid.